held to our head right now.
Okay.
We have to make a decision.
I guess we're doing that.
It's happening.
It's happening.
If anyone is watching out there, when you do, if you could let us know how the sound is. We're
Yes.
here at, where are we?
We are at the Pepper Mill Resort and Spa in Reno.
Beautiful Reno.
Oh, do you want to tag Cynthia St. Aubin? I think you do.
I do. Can you do it though? Because my sausage
Yeah.
fingers will
Here we
probably...
This is getting real here.
Tag.
Got it.
That is so cool. Jason Wayne is watching.
Hi, Rebecca.
Jason
Aw.
Wayne, hey, you need to come out here and do some improv with me sometime. He's one of the funnier human beings I
concur.
know. Yeah.
Rebecca Poole is my cover artist, and she is watching.
Hi, Rebecca Poole.
Hi, Rebecca.
Wow, Rita.
I miss you, Rebecca. I scared your husband. I scared her husband.
Why?
Okay, so I'm very excitable.
Okay.
And when I see people I have not met in person for the first time, I tend to do like the jump and squee and pounce. And I jumped and I squeed and I pounced and her husband went like this. Like I scared the guy. Like he was frightened by me.
Well, you just told me today. How tall are you in heels?
I am 6'3" in heels.
Which is, for larger folks like myself, it's awesome. Hi. But I could see that if you're not 6'3",
A little intimidating, like giant women like pouncing and
but just like big dogs, I was like, we come in peace. You know?
We come in peace,
Just
yes.
because we're big, you know?
yes.
So what's going on here? What are we doing today? You want to tell them what's happening here?
Absolutely. So
All right.
we are doing sort of a double reaction video. As you've seen, Reaction to Romance. Michael reads pages from the books he's on sometimes, and sometimes from the books that he's inspired characters in. And and I'm going to have to react to him reading my book, like to my face right here, because that's a thing.
So, yeah, I agree with everything that
So
Cynthia
it's like
just
a
said.
live reaction video of me reacting to.
That's how it got
I
metaphysical.
haven't reached 5 foot yet. I'm sorry. I wanted to get to 6 feet, but I stopped at 5'10" and 3/4. I count every quarter.
Every quarter counts.
Every quarter counts.
Absolutely. For those of you that are just tuning in, I think because I've never seen this many, because Reaction to Romance is such a new.
Yes.
It's not a web page. I guess it would just be my new little
Yeah,
show.
Your new gig.
My little gig.
New gig.
Not that many people I think have subscribed to it, and I think this one is going live from our actual pages.
I think so.
So just to describe to the people that have no idea what's going on here, we are at the largest, isn't it? The largest.
It's the largest readers, romance readers convention like in the entire world.
Yes.
And people come from. I did an event this morning, and people at my table had flown in from Tokyo. Australia, I mean, you name it, it's ridiculous. So thousands and thousands of people.
This is huge.
Yes.
And yeah, so what we're doing here is I've got a little show now, because I was a former, for those of you that know me from Michigan, I was a former high school English teacher, and I really am on the cover of a lot of the novels that are here. So what we do is we just take, like Cynthia said, either novels that I'm
Exactly.
the inspired character,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
it inspired a character, and or on the book cover, and we react to them. So today it's metaphysical because I'm going to. Oh, it's working.
I was just curious if I could get it on mine too, because I wanted to see if it's on mine. In fact, it is, and we now have 21 people watching us.
Well,
Look at that.
thanks everybody for watching. We're going to get to the good stuff
Okay,
here in a
we are.
second.
Yes, we are.
Promise.
Okay.
But the reason it is, I'm reacting to, wait.
You're reacting to what you're reading. I am reacting to.
What I'm reading that you wrote.
That's right. Because if you're a writer and you've never done this before, it's an entirely different experience between like writing a thing and having another human read out loud the thing you wrote. And this especially is true for steamier scenes, right? Like the words you make people say because you put them on a. There's like a moment of like, oh my god, I'm the dirtiest human alive.
Well, it's funny you said that too, because we were talking earlier, and a lot of the scripts that I read, and actually a few of the things that I've done, like the bad timing, the zombie apocalypse, like I'm reading the script and it's like, now you have to go kiss the girl and this happens and that happens, and it's like when you read as an actor,
You're like, okay.
That's what you wrote? Okay,
All right, yeah.
We're so metaphysical right
I know,
now.
seriously.
If anyone that is watching out there, can you tell us, is our audio okay? Because we're actually
Can you hear us?
Yeah, we're in a
We're
hallway.
in a hallway and it's kind of loud.
Loud. And we have people saying stuff. Should we say hi to people first?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
We're saying the hi. Saying the hello.
We're saying the hellos. Hello.
Rebecca Poole, right? She's my cover artist.
Aw, well, you're amazing in person. I agree. That's why Cynthia's here.
Thank you.
Because she's awesome. Saying awesome. And yes.
I will take that nickname anytime.
Absolutely. Well, you well deserved. Okay, that's there. Who else?
Blade.
Oh, it's my buddy from Ireland.
Hey.
He's a champion pool player.
Oh my goodness.
We shared a
That's
B&B
pretty
together
cool.
once.
Very nice.
Yeah, not in the same bed, just
buddy
breakfast.
from Ireland.
Yes. We
Dude,
love
no
Ireland.
judgment. No judgment. No judgment.
Aaron Boudry, get out of here. I went to high school with him.
Oh.
Man, how you doing, bud? Good to hear from you. Thanks.
Teresa Bear.
Teresa, hello.
You can have these two people. Oh, her husband's watching. Tell Victor I'm very sorry for scaring him, please.
And the one person that I know that I could trust on audio, Cody, because he's a theater guy.
Oh,
said
so
it's all good.
If Cody says we're good, then we are clearly good.
Then we're good. Cody, you got to come down here too at one point. We got to do some stuff. Karina says we can hear people. Hi, wife.
Hi.
Strong door. Strong door not here right now. Strong door gone. Smart mic here now. Yeah. Okay, everybody's saying hi. All right. Well, hello, and hello.
Hello.
Oh, Ryan, how you doing? Hey, I'm doing great, and I'm very tattoo free. He drew my tattoo. That was amazing.
Very nice.
But the tattoo artist butchered me, and then I had to get it lasered off.
I remember those posts.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's horrible. So Ryan, that's not on you, man. You did wonderful work. Chris, I'm like, do you have a strong door costume? As a matter of fact, the company that I'm working with has got an awesome wardrobe department, and I do. So strong door may show up later, Mr. Thunderman. Mr. Thunderman's on here.
That's hilarious. I love
Chris,
it.
good to hear from you, man. That's great. So anyway, why we're here, we are going to discuss Private Lies.
Yes.
So to show you that we're truly a reaction video,
Yes.
this is not staged. Pick.
Oh boy.
I have no idea what's coming at me right now.
Hmm.
No clue.
Let's see here.
So how about Reno?
Reno, I expected a smaller, sadder Vegas, and Reno is actually kind of nice.
Did you
Not
say
gonna
a
lie.
smaller, sadder Vegas?
Smaller, sadder Vegas, like Reno, the smaller, sadder Vegas. I feel like should be their thing.
It's actually, I think people are pretty happy here.
They seem like it.
Yep. And I must say, because I am now a former flatlander that is now a ski junkie, this is like kind of torture for me because I can see the mountains that I ski in all the time at Lake
they're,
Tahoe.
like, right there.
They're right there, and I can't go there. Because not just because I'm here. I mean, I would still be here, but I can't go there because it's closed for the season. God, I would be skiing right now. I'd be ripping down those greens at a whopping 20 miles an hour.
I'm gonna find something like really soon.
Okay.
Like really, really soon. I can't find things in my own boat. I know the scene I want, but I'm like, is that before or after?
Well,
it's not like I wrote it or anything.
While you're looking, would you like to explain the overall genre? And
Yeah, so Private Lies is a funny, snarky mystery, and it's about a woman graduating from law school, and her mom goes missing on the day of her graduation, and sort of the biggest wrinkle to all that is my heroine is a pathological liar. So she's kind of incapable of telling the truth, and looking for your missing mom is kind of interesting when all you do is lie. Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But the lying comes in handy. It's full circle. Self-acceptance, Okay.
Well, in the meantime, as we truly find a unique passage here to react to.
Oh, okay.
I'm
getting closer.
Are you getting close?
Getting closer. Keep going.
We do have. I've already got some reaction videos up on the YouTube site. Sorry, I'm not a pro. I don't know. I can't say go to Reaction to Romance there. You just would kind of have to look and search for it. But I do have a page now, and I've actually reviewed Cynthia's book twice.
He's done two whole videos on my little itty bitty book.
Yep. So those are there.
All important and stuff. Well, but did you tell them why?
Okay, so I did the first one, and like I said in the video that I just posted, I guess I was a bit of a soothsayer because Cynthia's book, Private Lies, was my first video that I ever reacted to, and then it went on to become a Amazon 3-time bestseller.
Yeah, it was a #1 bestseller in 3 different categories, and I promise I didn't ask him to say that so I could see that.
It's true though. So I was like, well, you know what? Let's review it again. Because I only do like a paragraph or a page, so I thought it was worth getting into again. So technically, this is going to be the third and the first live reaction.
So you're going to start at that line right there.
Okay.
And you've got to read to at least like here.
Okay.
Okay?
Private Lies.
Okay, no, I need
Page
this.
143. Oh, you naughty boy. I playfully punched his arm, then imagined Shepard's face as a giant donut so I could summon the proper degree of rabid hunger. Of course. Nice. I love the fact that you're talking about donuts.
Well, here's the thing, though, is like, I like food. I'm a big fan of the donut, right? And I tried to think of like what inspires that face, like that I want this face in me, and it's donuts. So like, donuts.
For those of you that follow Cynthia and see her post, she always posts amazing Texas food.
Yeah.
Big donuts.
I kind of eat a lot of bad food. Like, not bad as in it tastes great. It's terrible for you.
And that's where, obviously, this came from.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Of course. At which point, I popped up to peck him on the lips. That had been the plan anyway. Foiled chiefly by Shepard's frighteningly fast reflexes. Oh yeah! Shepard! His hand was on the back of my skull before I could so much as utter a gasp. Oh, so he just grabs her like this. Uh-oh. It's going down.
It's going down. And I'm really sad that I picked this part now because I thought it would be funny, and now it's making me so uncomfortable.
Oh, well, if that's the case,
Don't.
now.
No. No.
Now that gasping would have done, not that gasping would have done me any good anyway, because the only air currently available to me was in Shepard's lungs. And even then, I wasn't so much thinking about the man's lungs as I was his tongue. How hot, how wet it felt sliding. I'm going to say that again so it's perfect. How hot, how wet it felt sliding across my lips. It would have just been plain rude not to open my mouth for him.
Right.
And hadn't I determined to do something about my lack of manners during my time with Sam today, I gave him an inch. He took a mile. His hand on my jaw, fingers trailing down over my jugular, mouth creating a rhythm deeper parts of me yearn to mimic. Oh, hello. After breathless seconds, I recognized it. Shepard was kissing me in time to the throbbing of my own heart. I like how you used the word throbbing right there.
Right?
With her.
Yes.
With her.
Because usually that's a dude word.
That
right?
is a dude word.
It's only used in context of describing dude parts, the throbbing.
Yeah.
So, there you go.
Yeah, that was actually,
Rebecca
I really
says,
like that.
I remember the scene so well. Thank you, Rebecca.
No, that's great. I seriously, that was very well. Because as soon as I'm reading this, like, Shepard was kissing me in time to the throbbing of, like, here we go, my own heart. Oh,
You're like,
hey.
hey.
All
Yeah,
right.
I thought we were going to cocktail, but no.
I wasn't exactly how a wall had materialized at my back, but there it was. There I was. Across the room from where we'd started, dizzy, dazed, jelly-legged, and kissing so thoroughly that I knew Shepard had a bridge, 2 crowns, and a few assorted fillings. That's awesome.
There you go.
So this kiss was so intimate,
Yep.
so passionate.
Yep.
She knew his dental history.
Precisely. Details, right?
I love
Details
the
are
humor.
important.
Seriously, I love the humor that you put in this.
Thank you. One tries.
You know, is this going to keep going? Dare I go?
That's kind of like that's the.
Do we need to just leave him with that?
I think we could.
I think so too. I think that was just a little bit of a taste of what lies.
For sure. You guys are so funny. I'm loving all this.
Aw.
People are saying things. We should see what.
Yes, we should. So is anyone else out there as hot and bothered as I am by the throbbing of her heart?
I am also a fat ass and love donuts.
Oh.
Jason, you and me. I feel you.
Pure Monroe.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Let's see here.
Darnell Hart. Hi, Cynthia. Hi, Darnell. I love you. Elizabeth Bonani. Hi.
Hey, John. Hey, so guess what? This is like, how do I say this? This is like being in the classroom again.
Yeah.
Except with...
More throbbing?
More throbbing. This is like a dirty version of English, English 2. Oh, man. Sounds like it is a good book.
Thank you, Ruby.
Rita.
Thank you.
Rita Doobie.
Oh, see how I did that? I went Rita, Doobie, Ruby. Thank you, Rita. Thank you.
Well, Rita, like I said, if you guys go back to actually my YouTube page, I've posted, this is now the 3rd reaction to
Yes,
it. And
I
everyone
feel
is
very,
fun.
very special.
You are special. After having this, I think I need a drink. Right? Aren't amino acids delicious?
They're delicious.
Speaking of Ireland,
Yeah. Irish whiskey, Jameson. Because there was no way I was going to listen to you do that without the whiskey.
Everett, how's it going, bud?
Oh, Lisa, read the graduation handshake part. You want to?
I would love to.
Okay. Oh,
People are actually
please.
watching us right now.
I
so
know, I like it.
you
Okay.
can keep on reacting.
Hold on. I'm going to find it.
Well, good, John. I'm glad you're doing better. And if you just had surgery, here's a little tip I can offer you. Take the amino acid L-glutamine. It's the jack of all trades when it comes to healing after a surgery. Trust me.
Well, this is literally the first page of the book.
Okay.
So if we were to read from here, let's see. Yeah. So, yep, there we go.
Okay.
Yeah, so somewhere on here. It's okay. So it's she's graduating from law school. She's walking across the stage. Oh, y'all should read Face Gravy. It's a gun. Face Gravy is the name of her gun because it turns faces into gravy. She's saying, read the Face Gravy book. But anyway,
Face Gravy?
Face Gravy is what my heroine named her gun because it turns faces into gravy.
That is awesome.
Thank you.
Karina, are you listening? Face Gravy.
Face Gravy.
Break into my house. You're going to get some face gravy.
That's right. Your
All
face
right.
will be gravy.
So she's graduating, so we're doing chapter 1 here, okay?
Yeah. Okay. This is like chapter 1, page 1, beginning of the book.
Okay. I mean, we're starting right off, the beginning of the book.
Yes.
I can tell you the exact minute my mother disappeared. Right after my full name was read, but before I struck my hand in Dean Koontz's crotch.
There you go. Yep.
No.
First
not-
3 sentences of the book, I managed to use the word crotch. You're welcome.
And
Literature.
Koontz.
Dean Koontz.
Koontz is a fun word.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dean Koontz.
Dean Koontz.
No, not Dean Koontz of gripping horror novel fame. Dean David Koontz of Denver's Sturm College of Law?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mine, is there a Denver Sturm College of Law?
Yes. That is a real place.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Not Stanford Law, Denver Sturm College of Law. Mind you, the dean and I were on a first-name basis. But this wasn't our standard handshake, nor a last-minute bid on my part to finagle the 3/10 of a GPA point that would have launched me into the padded valedictory. That's a fun word.
Valedictory. Valedictory.
Valedictory.
Yes.
I've never used
That's
that
a
word before.
That is a word.
Valedictory chair of Melanie Biedenmeyer's My Nemesis.
Yes.
Oh, Melanie Biedemeyer was the valedictorian.
Yes, and my character is the salutatorian. So
Ah,
yeah.
okay.
So yeah.
You know, I guess we're going to pause for 1 second.
Yes.
Where do you come up with the names of your characters?
Ooh, sometimes I get desperate and I use a name generator, like, because that's a thing. You can go on the internet and say name generator and you put in like the name and the age and it'll just give you random names. Sometimes they are connected to people in my life.
Okay. Do you do
So-
like full real names, or would you use like a first name and a last name?
No,
or
no. For me, it's like I will pick the name of somebody I rather like, and then I'll kind of come up with a fun last name. I like last names that feel like the character they belong to. So Biedermeier, like Melanie is definitely Melanie Biedermeier. That's her. So,
Yeah, I could actually. Oh my goodness! Just reminded me. This made me think of one of the all-time, like I guess you could say, assholes of cinema.
Yeah.
Niedermeyer from Animal House.
Right?
Remember?
Right.
And then he turned into the bad guy in all
Yep.
the Twisted Sister videos.
Yep.
What are you gonna do with your life?
Oh, Karina was valedictorian.
I want a lot. Oh.
God bless the
all
smart
right,
ladies
Karina
in the
Biedermeier.
world. God bless the smart ladies.
I root for the underdog. The salutatory.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna get.
It's valedictory or bust, man.
Well, I'm gonna get face gravy when I get home if I keep talking trash.
That's good.
All right.
You have a smart wife.
No.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Smart wife.
Yeah, I don't pull anything over her eyes. That's for sure.
As it should be.
As it should be.
As it should be.
But this was about me. Jane Marple Avery, striding across the stage to claim the certificate, proclaiming me a doctor of jurisprudence, while repeating my mantra of I will not fail. I will not fall. I will not fall. Please, dear God, don't let me fall. I stopped on the cue, aligning myself with a spray of mums at the edge of the stage, the photographer just beyond it. My eyes sifted through myriad faces, returning to the area where I'd spotted my mother earlier among the other graduates' restless relatives trapped in the standing room only section at the back of the auditorium. I think anybody that's ever graduated can see what's going on here.
They know.
Searching, and finding nothing.
There you go.
That's a bummer.
Yeah.
That's a bummer. I got to tell you, this takes me back.
Does it?
I feel bad because I feel like my dad was a principal. He actually
Yeah.
read my name. So it's like this poor girl's like looking, do I have anybody here? Anybody here?
Right. No, her mom is literally the only person in her life, and she's now missing. So,
Man.
there you go.
Okay, so we're starting off on a little bit of a downer,
Well,
other
it's
than
not
the
a
crotch
downer.
grab with Dean Koontz.
Yeah.
A space where my mother's face had been, but no longer was. I hesitated, scanning the crowd past the purple tassel swinging in one corner of my vision. A flat leather folder pushed its way into my clammy palm. My right hand swung up instinctively to shake the dean's hand. As we practiced, oh no, I can see where this is going. This is going south, isn't it?
Literally.
Literally. At the rehearsals. Okay, we practiced at the rehearsals. Only with my eyes glued to the space that did not hold my mother. I miscalculated. By at least 5 inches. My mind did not process this information in time to keep my fingers from squeezing. Only when I'd heard the grunt and a sudden exhalation of air and turned to look into Dean Koontz's reddening face did I realize what I'd done. This should have been in an American Pie movie, for sure.
Right?
That is...
I agree.
That is like Jim with the glue in the hole.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. No, I hear you. Yeah.
Somewhere in my desk's overcrowded junk drawer, there existed the photo taken at the exact moment when I realized the dean's man tackle with a horrified gasp and covered my mouth with the...
I think
We
so.
are.
We are still here. Okay.
Wow.
There you go.
Okay, so a reaction?
Sure.
Never heard that one before.
What? Man tackle?
Well, no. How about the fact that a graduate walks up and goes to shake the dean's hand and instead grabs his man tackle? That's a first one.
Well, like, you're looking somewhere else, then you're like calculating and...
I'm just trying to think. So you walk up, so you would kind of be here, and then
Yep.
you go... So she was going low.
She was going low. She was coming up for the handshake, right? Going down and up for the handshake, and boom, man tackle.
Private Lies. Reaction to Romance is giving this a double thumbs up based... we've done 3 reactions, dug all 3, but the opening... This is good stuff. I can see why...
I bring the sophistication, the crotch grabbing, and all great literature begins with...
But that's the thing.
Crotch
Begins. And that's what I dig is a strong opening. And that's something where I'm reading this and it's like, okay, this is good. I want to keep reading this.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
I can see why it's a #1 Amazon bestseller. That is right. But yeah, this is definitely something you guys have to check out. Private Lies.
Public readings.
Private Lies. And where would be, if we were going to tell the good folks out there, where would be the best place to go and get this?
So Amazon, right? Amazon, you can buy the actual paperback version, or you can buy the ebook version. Either way, my cats get fed and I'm happy. So
I'm going to go, I'm old school, and I've been learning here at the RT Book Lovers Convention
Yes.
that a lot of authors go digital.
Correct.
They actually don't print out their books.
Correct.
I'm old school.
That's okay.
You
This
know.
is yours.
Really?
Yes.
Well, thank you.
After 3 reaction videos, I figure you should have like the actual
Well, I'm willing to bet you probably bought more than one, right?
videos. Yes.
I'd be willing to bet that there could be a chance that maybe one of these could be autographed by a couple of people
100%.
and maybe sent out for some sort of a contest.
Ooh, like if people shared our video or something, perhaps?
You think so?
I think so. If people share this, maybe we'll pick one of them to win a double autographed copy of Private Lies. Because what he did not mention is the character Shepard is actually inspired.
The guy with the dental work?
Yes!
That we learned about?
Yes.
Okay.
So-
Well, if you guys would want to do that, I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's make a little thing. Let's see if we can get some likes here. If this sounds like a good idea.
Let's do it.
We'll double autograph it, and I will send it out to a lucky winner, and we will figure out who the winner is through Cynthia's name generator. Does it also generate?
Random pickery thingy? Oh, see. Elizabeth shared. Hi, Chandra.
Aw.
I miss you. I love you.
Aw, Chandra, how you doing?
Chandra was there at the last RC.
I know
and
Chandra.
I met her mom and her sister, and I just love her.
Yep. That was Atlanta.
Yeah.
That's right. I met her family too.
Oh, did you really?
I did.
Nene? You met Nene, her sister?
I did.
Love to Nene.
Yep. So that's what we're gonna do. If you guys would go ahead and share, we'll probably both go through this.
Absolutely.
After talking to our Irish friend for another memento.
You're out.
I am out.
I guess.
But we will we will pick through all this. Whoever shared, we'll just put everybody's name, write down their first names, put it in a hat, draw it, and send it out.
I like it. Oh, Rita said she would buy one from.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Dude.
Go to Amazon
I'm
and
good
grab
with
one of
that.
those.
Yeah.
And then I bet I could get your favorite author, your
Oh,
new favorite
yeah.
author's autograph.
Just message me. We'll sign it. We'll send it to you. It'll be great.
Yeah.
So,
So we'll pick the winner, and then what we'll do is we'll put out who the winner is, and then
Okay.
winner just private message one of us.
One of us.
Your address, and we'll send it out.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, and make sure that you like Cynthia. Do you have a page?
Yes, I have like a profile page, and I also have like an author page. So liking my page on Facebook is great, or friending me is also awesome.
Yeah.
Because who doesn't need more friends? Thank you for sharing, Patricia and Sandy. Thank you.
Awesome. And yeah, if you guys would like to as well too, the same thing with my reaction to romance.
Yeah, totally share that.
Yeah, just put it out there, and you know.
Because they're amazing. If you haven't watched the other videos, I love them. Like the effects you put into it, and like the inflections, and like I think the iron gaze is my favorite part.
Oh, the iron gaze?
Like which line gets the iron gaze?
That's my signature move.
That's my favorite part of these videos. Yeah.
Yeah. There's Blue Steel.
Yeah.
There's Magnum, and there's the Iron
The iron
Gaze.
gaze.
But yeah, basically, it's just, I guess you could say, is if you watch these videos, it's my way of saying, like, this is what I did in the classroom, but now I'm doing it with romance.
As well you should.
And it doesn't have to be rated PG anymore. We can take it to rated R for the first time over here. This gets a little steamy.
Oh, if you think this is steamy, you should never read anything else I've written.
Oh, well, now I have to. Now it has to happen.
Okay.
So check back in with us. We'll be going live again from RT. Yeah, I think we should. Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
And you said that we're going to have some other people that are going to stop by
Yes.
and react to their
yes,
books?
we're going to do another broadcast. I think I've decided, and I'm just telling you this now, what we're actually going to do is a Make Mike Blush contest. All of us writers are getting together. We're going to pick the steamiest scene from one of our books, and one of us is going to make Mike blush. And
I'm an
whoever
actor. I'm an actor. I've seen all
Famous
I'm a
last
bank of
words.
emotionality.
Famous last words,
Yes,
right there.
There'll be no problem. I'll stay in
You're
character.
going down. You're going down, sir.
All right. Well, hey, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
And we'll get back to you guys on the winner of the contest. And
Yep.
it's been a lot of fun.
Okay.
Bye-bye.